every time. Hello everyone, hello, good afternoon. I hope you're doing great. It is Wednesday, the middle of the week. I forgot to put the background music on, give me a sec. I decided we'll go with some Hollow Knight today. It is also Guild Wars. I am losing my mind hearing this. Hold on a second. I know nothing about Granblue, but hi, no worries. It's honestly we won't be talking much about Granblue unless I end up being thrown into a big tangent about it, which honestly it's very likely. Thank you, Shadow Moon. Before that though, let me say hello to everyone. Tricky, congrats on being the Aegis's driver. This is for you. Hello, okay, it's good to see you. Hi, Kieran, hope you're doing well. Hello, Rexy. I hope your farming has been going good. Hello, Shadow Moon, I hope you're doing great. Also, Kieran, thank you so much for the care package. Oh, my horns. Horns did not last long at all. I'm sorry, it's just another common. So. Oh, Starman. Yay, Starman! Hi. Hi, Shin. How you doing? It's good to see you. Also, hello to any lurkers. I hope you're all doing great today. How's everyone's week been so far? I hope the people who are playing the new Monster Hunter patch are having the time of their lives. I was kind of lurking Soren's stream earlier, watching him having his fun with it. But me, since Monday, oh boy, have I had an interesting day. So, some of you might remember, how I was like kind of complaining that, oh my goodness, it's so warm. My room is absolutely toasting hot. It turns out the reason why that was the case was the heating was turned on. Because we have it on a timer. So, I was roasting. I was cooking like a rotisserie chicken in my room. And I didn't know. Hi Asif, how's the farming going? More Xenoblade, but now I have to do the chapter 8 main quest. Ooh, I have not played Xenoblade in a couple days. Because I've been focusing upon commissions, which I actually finished one last night. I finished one last night and sent it up to the client, and I am currently working on the sketches for the next one. And then after, I only have 2 left. Farming? I'm playing Xenoblade. Oh, what a slack. What a slack. Nah, I'm kidding. But my main motivation to honestly be farming my heart out this time around is Sade, FF Sade, who recently has gotten really into the game, is doing insane in Guild Wars, and I'm like, you know what, I need to be just as good. If you don't mind me asking this, are you from a European country by chance? Yes, I am. I am very, very British. Welcome in, Twitch chat. I hope you're doing well. I did my 100k prelims, and we got tier A. I don't see a problem. No, don't. No, do not spread lies and misinformation. Chat. Don't gaslight another person, please. Oh, Lex nearly gaslit IDNA when I was in her stream, and I was like, please do not. No, do not. She's French, role-playing as a British alien from well, this is... Oh. Refilling meats 8. Yeah, I spent like 8k, didn't get a single celestial weapon, so now I'm just upset. I'm just upset. I'm disappointed. Hi Ken, how you doing? It's good to see you. I'm slightly losing my mind at this game. I can't believe it would do this to me, but hey ho, it is what it is. Finish the big project. Oh, let's go! Let's go! You are one step closer to working on mine. Nah, I'm not gonna need that for a hot minute. Approved with a capital A, nice. Actually, that reminds me. I have one commission slot for late April for anyone who does want to snag it, who wants to like DM me in advance and snag that slot. Yeah, there's only one slot. It will be discounted if it is a full body. It will be discounted £100 full body slot for anyone who does want to snag that. Ricky, no! 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 Don't bring that to you, please. It still amazes me, Ricky, just being a very old man. It's wow. And yes, 40 is very old. I'm sorry, Asif, your back is about to crack just hearing that. Your bones are gonna go crunch just hearing me say that. It always is nothing new. Real. Hi, Hunter. Hello, hello. It's good to see you. Welcome in. So, for those of you who are wondering what I'm doing, you speak with a really convincing American accent. I can barely... Ah! I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. American French, isn't that Canadian? No, don't JK that. That's true. No. Don't apologize. Oh, give me a sec. Yeah, someone put that in the quotes channel. Someone put that in the quotes channel. This is your second chat message, and you have successfully done more psychic damage to me than Wasabi has done in the 5-6 years that I've known her. Good job. You'll fit right in here. You really will. You really will. Oh man. The thing is, when it comes to people saying like, oh yeah, you have like your accent sounds American. No, it's fine. Honestly, I will 100% like say, yeah, my accent's a bit of a mess, especially when I do stream. Honestly, I don't know what it is. I don't know what my accent actually is when I stream. I forgot to change it again!
They have given 17 gift sub in the channel.
You know what? I'm opening Stream Elements right now and changing that, or I'm never gonna remember! I'm opening Stream Elements right now! Thank you for gifting the sub to Shadow! Oh my god, not beating the allegation. Shut up! Okay, it was settings, Sub alerts? TTS settings, not Yvonne. Where's English? US Spanish. It's not in alphabetical order. English. We could go. Ooh, we could have Welsh English. We can have Nia in our alerts. Cheer. I'm curious how that's gonna sound. Welsh English. Do we have French English? Shut up. Variation settings, because I do have the resub ones. Those ones won't have been affected, so I need to manually change it here. Change it to Welsh. I'm curious how that's actually gonna sound. Save variation. Save. Okay. No more French alerts. I'm big. Wow. There we go. Okay. It should be functional now. It should be functional now. Yeah, as I was saying, I have the really fun thing called autism. And my autism gives me the weird superpower of holding on to... Oh, I didn't do the 5 gifted... I didn't do it for the multiple gifted subs. It only works for individual. Therefore, it won't work. Get got, nerds. No gifted subs in this channel. Ooh, nice IRS. Okay. Listen, you're just a bit unlucky. Or lucky, depending on how you... Okay, but will you complain about having... do your taxes? Yeah, maybe it's a message to your taxes. Americans, your tax deadline is on the 15th. Please do your taxes. As for everyone else, it's sometime this month. Do your taxes. No? This is why you keep guessing the IRS. This is why you keep getting the IRS. But, yeah, as I was saying, I don't know what it is. But for some reason, I end up, like, not matching, but, like, picking up kind of the accents that I hear around me. And because I hang around with a lot of people who don't really speak, you know, British English, with literally Wasabi is what Wasabi and Soren are probably the only two English influences I really hear on a regular basis outside my family. Because most of the streamers I know either, you know, are American or speak with an American accent, and even Appy, when I'm talking to him, he has a bit more of like an American accent to his English. So my accent is very much it's a bit of an amalgamation of many things, but when I talk to someone who is like, if I talk to like my family or my friends, you hear the proper northern accent come out. But it's one of those things where I can't do it on demand, and I don't know why. I guess it's kind of like code switching in a way, because I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if that's just me. Maybe it's just me, but it's kind of an interesting thing, you know? We don't do taxes in this house. Wasabi makes sure I have everything ready so that if I have to file taxes properly, I can do it properly. I can't believe you've done this. Hi, Sakura. What do you mean? We're only 150A. Oh, this is gonna be a fun Guild Wars. How you doing, Sakura? It's good to see you. Honestly, one thing that makes me really happy is the, as I like to call them, the Guild Wars regulars. Because there's a lot of people who follow me because of Granblue, and whenever Guild Wars rears its ugly head, it's always nice that we can all come together and like vibe and suffer together and farm. It's me. I feel, see, exactly. I see you all. It brings me joy. It really does. My Portuguese accent is an amalgamation of many different Brazilian accents, while my English accent is a mixture of Brazilian, American, and British accents. Ooh. Exactly. That's a nice example of it. Granted, my very weird accent did kind of get me bullied in high school because so if you know anything about England, you know that the North and the South hate each other. So if you're a northerner, I mean, if you're a southerner in North England, chances are people are gonna make fun of you. People are gonna make fun of the way you talk. People are gonna hate you. And because I grew up, learning most of my English from CBBS, and CBBS is based in London, that meant that my accent skewed more towards South England, and for that reason I did get picked on, or people would ask me, why do you sound like were you born in London? Why do you sound like you're from London? It's like, I wasn't born there, I just watched a lot of CBBS. I live in the West Midlands and we hate both the Northerners and the Southerners. No, yeah, that sounds about right. Do my daily references, just got a sand from Moog. Let's go! Nice. Accurate. That is honestly very, very accurate. The beef between the Midlands. Wow. Wasabi, considering where you're from, I feel like you don't have a dog in this fight. I'm not gonna say unless you want to, but I don't feel like you have a dog in this fight. People in Sheffield seething right now. It's all the north to me. Anything that's north of Birmingham is the north. Anything Birmingham and anything south is the south to me. And that's why I do it anyway. You know what? You're fair. You're absolutely fair for that. Yeah, for the people who are curious what I'm actually doing in Granblue right now. For the people who are wondering what I'm doing right now, basically, I need to farm meat chunks so that I can then fight this boss here, because she needs 5, so that I can then do this. So I just go ahead, fight her. Oh my god, Kieran summon. Fight, press full auto. Because I can't do it all in one, all with 0 buttons, I have to call a summon so that I get boosted damage, and then I can destroy. I feel like with all the numbers and the colors, Luna's gonna start shouting, buy Xenoblade merch now. It's low, low, low. The pants, buy the figures, buy, buy, buy. So true. Hi, Windfall. Hello, hello. How you doing? It's good to see you. I'm doing 000 with Mana. Oh, I've been really unlucky. I have not gotten a Mana Diver. I've not gotten a Gastian Mino at all. My luck with the Minos absolutely sucks. I don't know what it is. I really don't. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Give me. Give me. Did they just not put the Celestials in the pool this time? Did they just not exist? Granted, okay, technically I could trade for some of them, but I don't want to. I technically could.
Oh, hey there, boy. Lovely day for a boat wash.
Oh my god. Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Thank you for that. Thank you, Kieran. I genuinely do want to get myself commissioned in that outfit because, come on, it's so good. I can't not, you know? It's a very good outfit. It's a very cool outfit. There was 2 outfits. Birmingham being the South is crazy. Yes. Because it is. Listen, if I can't easily find an Iron Brew, it is the South. That's how I'm going off of that, okay? It's also how they pronounce certain words, okay? If you say Bath instead of Bath, then I'm calling you South. I'm calling you Southern. Granted, I feel like it definitely depends then. Lumu will never be grinding over streets. Hi, Jack. Hello, hello. Yeah, that is the rule. The Iron Brew law. Exact. I remember being so miserable in when I was living in Birmingham because I could not find Iron Brew apart from a B&M. You know, B&M bargains. That was the only place I could find an Iron Brew. No takeaways had it. The Sainsbury's didn't have it. The Tesco didn't have it. What is Iron Brew? I'm glad you asked. Iron Brew is the nectar of the gods. It is a really, really nice, like, I guess orange flavor, fizzy drink. And personally, I really, really love it. It's made up in Scotland, like it stems from Scotland, and it's really, really good. I highly recommend. National soft drink, yeah, that's it. It's made of goods. Isn't that good? But it's alright. It's full of trash because the Bidmen strikers. So I'm sure you would have sorry. I'm brewed up a tita, but. I'll give you a +2 for that one. But yeah, genuinely, even just like grabbing like one of the small bottles and trying it from there, I highly recommend like everyone tries Iron Brew. It's a good drink. It's a very good drink. I have to hold myself back from having it, or else it is all I will drink though. Because like normally just by itself, I am really, really strict on myself when it comes to fizzy drinks. At most, I will have it less than 10 times a year. And even then, I won't even have a full can. I'll have maybe a glass full, like a small glass. But that is like, I will probably have fizzy drink maybe 5 times a year. And even then, it will be like, you know, the small plastic cup size. Dawn! Oh my god, Dawn, hi! Guys, look at the emote that I drew for Dawn. It's cute! I'm so happy with how it turned out! Emo got approved, let's go! It's so cute! Ah! I'm really happy with how my emotes are improving. I love it with all my suit. Oh my god, let's go! I'm loving how they're coming along. Hopefully I can actually make some of my own emotes at some point. I just need to think which ones. I'm so excited for the emotes. Yes! I will, honestly, I can probably finish yours tomorrow. Depending on if I can focus after Guild Wars ends, after the round ends. Well, maybe. I can at least finish 2. I have done the line art for a couple of them, and honestly, your design is, like, at least in the face area, is simple enough that I can honestly pretty much knock it out, honestly pretty easily. No rush, no worries. Yeah, my main aim is, yeah, that, honestly, the April 15th deadline that I was hoping to get everything done by is probably not gonna happen. It would be nice, but I kind of did forget to take Guild Wars into account. April 20th would probably make sense. The best part of my character is you don't have to draw eyes. Exactly, exactly. Nah, honestly, I do love drawing eyes. But it does also mean I don't have to worry about, like, mega symmetry. As I normally do have to worry with people who have 2 eyes, which is still not me. Man, the biggest issue with my PNG is I have no face. Honestly, yeah, Don, yours is probably. I feel like trying to get across like emotions when you don't have a face for emotions can definitely be difficult, so trying to get creative with that is honestly, it can be an interesting time. That's why his suit morphs. It's fine, just get like just get like a white paint, just paint it onto the glass of the faceplate. Oh, just do that. That'll do it. That's completely fine. I'm still dealing with the final week of tax this season, so don't feel like you gotta rush them at all. No worries. Yeah. Thank you, Automod, for blocking that for bully. No, it's fine. I don't know what is up with Automod. Automod is so wild with what it blocks. I don't know. I don't know what the parameters for it is. Another motherfucker telling me to draw smiles. I'm gonna jump into the deepest trench. How you doing today, Lunaton? I'm doing good. I'm vibing. I managed to get a sketch done for part of the new model. Or rather something in relation to the new model, if people may be curious about it. Teehee. I can share. Because the thing is, even if I show you guys a sketch, it's still not going to make sense. Because only I know what it means. Well, pass me lots of slack and just get all the rewards for the new skin. I'm honestly going hard because I want the new skin. If I can just like get to, I mean, it probably won't happen. If I can at least get close to 1 billion though, before round starts, that's perfect for me. Yeah, that's all I need. Thank you for the care package. Sorry, the care package did not pay off though. It's rigged today. It's not rigged. It's called a skill issue. Wait, oh, I was gonna say, yeah, otherwise the day has been pretty good, but then I remembered. Mr. President, a fourth rat has been found in the house. We have rat number 4. And then I remember, yeah, because, you know, it's springtime, so a lot of animals are having, you know, all their babies. Rats don't seem to be the exception, so... Oh! Nice! Yeah, rats don't seem to be the exception. We basically have a family living in our walls right now. So far we have taken out 3, 2 of which being babies. Actually, 3 of which might have been babies. We've set out a cage for the 4th one, and I don't know if we'll get a 5th, but we have a cage at the ready. Not another one. Yeah. Yeah. I miss Luna Silva, I'm right here! And oh my god, Mimi, hi! This is such a fun looking game. Is this Genshin? Mimi, no, Mimi, this isn't Genshin because we have variety in body shapes and skin tone. Okay, I'm hold on. Where is the dagger? Do you think Genshin would ever have this much melanin? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, that man is like light latte, let's not push it. To be fair, that's also mainly because of the lighting. Because of course next to gold, his skin is gonna look a bit more in the, like, you know, lighter region. But honestly, Granblue... Honestly, I feel like Granblue definitely does its best when it comes to, you know, variety, in, you know, its characters. And... yeah. There you go. Does that work for you? Does that work for you? No, you want to... I fucking forgot he was in the game. I forgot we had a My Hero collab. I forgot we had a My Hero collab, like, completely. Thank you, Granblue. God. Me when I put 5 creams in my coffee? Yeah, okay. Nah, man, every day I get more and more happy that I don't play, Genshin anymore. Especially with the recent, controversy, you know, with the voice actors and them doing, all that. Haina just messaged me something and I'm going to fight this man. I'm going to fight this man. I'm tempted to try Wua. I've heard good things. Yeah, honestly, Wua looks interesting. It looks cool. But also, I don't have time for another roam around, like, free roam, gacha game that's trying to be a Genshin killer, because let's face it, everything is trying to copy the Genshin formula. Even Granblue is guilty of that with its whole artifact system. Granted, the artifact system is... it's not... No, that's a lie. It does have some like, meta usage. It's not awful, Because, for one, it's also the fact that, you know, you only need one artifact per person. But it's also just a case of hoping that the game drops you one that fits that specific element and that specific weapon that they use. So it's but I still hate it. Explain something to me. How come we still don't have playable Belial even with money hungry KMR Jr.? Because that is for when we have to save the game from EOS. That is what playable Belial is for. I hope that helps, Mimi. Yeah, they really have a lot of drawbacks. I'm really not a fan, but at least the people who have like overfarmed their sand finally have somewhere they can drop all of it on. If Granblue's still not near EOS, Eternals and Evokers have gacha alts now. What? Exactly. So the pipeline is Zodiac alts, Eternals and Evoker alts, Lucifer's playable, Belial's playable. That is how it's gonna go. That is how you know we are about to EOS. Oh, and also we actually reach Esther Lucia. It's where all the seasonal Catalinas are stored to. Yes. Yes. Catalina, who will definitely be getting a seasonal alt. Surely. Yeah, I do wonder if they'll even really like... Will they? It's one of those will they, won't they? Because it's such a gamble, you know? MSQ doesn't exist, I'm not listening. Oh, yeah, sure, we'll go with that. That's me every day. I remember I don't play Destiny 2 anymore. Yeah. Like, if I wanted to, I could sell my Genshin account. Honestly, even if it gets me like, what, 40-50 quid, I'll be happy because that's 40-50 quid that I can put towards something worth. Because like there's a lot of content in there that you can easily farm primos for. There's a lot of good characters, good weapons, good artifacts that I have that you can like you know, give to your characters, build them well. Because yeah, I had a very meta account when I was playing. Okay, I had all the Archons. I had what's her name from Leah, the bow lady with the dice. I had her. I had Alhaitham. I had Klee, a really stacked Klee. I had a lot of really fun meta characters and builds. I also had a C5 Benny, so my account is already my account is very good. I had a bunch of like super meta weapons as well, like a bunch of the weapon banner weapons. I had a lot of those. I'm in the same with Arknights. It was cutting edge meta, and now there's so many new characters. Arknights felt like a lot to keep up with, and the difficulty curve felt really punishing. Like they kind of always wanted some, like they wanted some really specific setup. And like me, I just kind of wanted to play with my favorite characters, you know? You play through like, you know, Granblue main story, and there's never really a time where you're struggling to beat the main story or like a main story level because you need XYZ 3-star character. What do you mean you didn't build them just because they're a 3-star character, you absolute pleb? Well, that's your fault for focusing on that one very niche from launch 6-star character. Because what do you mean 6-star? There's some 6-star characters that are actually worse than 3-star characters. What do you mean? Can you tell I'm salty? Can you tell I have feelings about Arknights? I never even got to like chapter 8, which was like meant to be a super major one, where you got like the sword Amia. I never even got to that. That would have been so cool. In early Arknights, using Cruz and Melantha was just a rite of passage. Exactly. Like, I just want to use my faves. Why can I not just do that? Makes me sad. But it's fine. I did spend in Arknights, I will admit. It was a very short-term thing though. I did not spend for too long, but I did spend probably about 100 quid, because I did also have the monthly pass that it came with. And yeah, that eventually did add up a bit. Granted, I was using my student loan money. I wailed on getting Blaze, like £150 I spent on her. I felt so bad. No, I feel that, because there is that sort of post-gacha clarity, for lack of a better term, that you do tend to get after a bit. Or it's like, man, why did I do that? Why? I could have used that money on like something physical, you know. I could have gotten like 2 games, or in this economy, actually still 2. No, you could have gone like 3 games back then, 2 games in this economy. And it's yeah. There is definitely, you know, that whole predatory aspect of gachas that I really do not like, and it's probably really hypocritical coming from me when I'm playing Granblue like this, with a whole bunch of meta characters, having, you know, bought a couple scams here and there, bought anniversary tickets. Like, all things considered, people would think of me as a whale, and I will say hands down, probably yeah. Like, thinking about how much I try not to think about how much I've spent in this game, because it makes me feel sad. I definitely learned my lesson that day. I was in the work bathroom just mindlessly buying more packs just to get her. Yeah. But eventually I did luckily reach a point with Arknights where I was just free to play, playing just to get the skins, because thankfully they did have, you know, a bunch of the prime material to get the skins, because they dropped it from levels, I guess. They did do that, so that was like very nice of them. And that's how I got, you know, a bunch of my faves, a bunch of skins I really like. Thanks, Jack. Thank you. How did you have that many points? God damn it. Anytime, okay. I'll be watching. I see. Yeah, I try not to think about how much I've spent in Granblue, and I've definitely like held back in the last few years compared to when I first had access to the ability to spend in this game. Granted, most of that money was government money. What do you all consider as whales? Is it an amount of times you buy something from the game, or an amount of money sunk total to the game? Personally, I consider whaling to be an amount of money overall. But I guess, you know, the amount you've sunk, the amount of times you've bought something in the game and how much you've sunk can kind of go hand in hand. So, like, if you spend maybe 300, 400 on a banner, I would call that whaling. I would 100% call that whaling on a banner. Oh, it failed. Why did it fail? Oh, I didn't hit 50. Oh. I personally consider whaling based on how often you spend. Ooh. Also welcome in. Yeah, it's honestly same thing. Same here. Also, hi Gwen. Hello, hello. Cause like, when it came to Genshin, I probably spent enough to get Battle Pass, a handful of times. And that's it. And like, it's the amount that I wouldn't even consider a dolphin. Like, that's not even like, it wasn't even like dolphin amount, which is like, you know, the step below before you enter whale territory. But like, yeah. I personally put a bunch of money into Granblue over the past few years, but I don't get to spend too much too often. Yeah, honestly, like, same here. I won't ever cash spark on a banner or anything. At best, I will buy the scams. I will, and even then, I won't like buy, you know, every single subtics that we get. I won't buy every single scam that we get. But if it's like there's like the pick 10s, you know, the pick 10 characters for summer and all that, or the pick 10s in anniversary, maybe one Halloween, maybe one Christmas. But even then, I'm like, do I really need it? Do I really not? Sometimes I won't even grab that. So it very much depends. Like, yeah, how I'm feeling. How am I feeling? Oh, did I accidentally go into 90? I did. That's fine. Honestly, I could just keep punching 90 for now. I think we're dolphins. Maybe. Yeah, I honestly, yeah, if you're not like actively spending for a banner, maybe, yeah, dolphin would be a better term. Always salmon. You know what? That works. That does work. I can accept that term. That makes me feel a little better. But then it also comes to the question for the people who do, you know, spending Granblue. For the people who have bought the Sunstone in the Mobage points, would you consider the people who have bought the Sunstone in the Mobage points shop a whale or a dolphin? As in, like, you know, over time, is that like a hard barrier or like, no, that's whale territory? How you doing, Ross? It's good to see you. Been crazy day at work. I consider myself a Heroes Dolphin since I pay for Fay Pass. Ooh. I wouldn't, honestly, I feel like buying monthly passes is fine, you know? I would say monthly passes are fine. I wouldn't even say that would put you in dolphin territory. Yeah, that's just my take, though. If you're that deep in congratulating you, I'm congratulating you. Best not leave. Yeah, I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here. I've been playing the game for like, what, 7 years? But I joined like late 4th year. Start of 5th year was when I was like really deep into the game. Granted, I didn't start spending till maybe 6th or 7th year though. That's what I'm curious about. Like, we all have an idea of what a whale is, but curious in my half-tired state what you'll consider the major difference. Yeah, I feel like it's probably just based on, you know, personal, like, because it can also depend on like how generous a gacha is, because Granblue, I would say, at least until, like, you know, KMR Junior, Granblue is a generally nice game, with how much it offers, and I've gotten by with only really sparking characters, and I have not cash sparked once, thankfully, and because of that, my proudest achievement is having every single grand character except for Vayne. So it's entirely doable with the right amount of luck, and occasional grand pick tickets and grand scams. So it's you know, it kind of depends. Yeah, short amounts of time, 100%. Someone who, if you're spending like large amounts of money in a short amount of time, 100% that is very whale territory. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Morsi, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. It's like how a whale breaches and how and it's a big deal to everyone who's exactly. Also, Gwen, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I've for sure would kind of think of it as yeah. Like obviously over time we've spent hundreds of dollars on this gacha, but it's also over the course of 10 years. Yeah, honestly, a really good way to put it. Like there is a big difference of spending like, you know, 500, 1,000 over 10 years versus 500, 1,000, 500, 1,000 in a day. Like Monkey Gate guy is like well over. God, I feel like he's ascended beyond whale. But once he's catch a streamer use for a while, I like it. Oh my god, yippee! That makes me happy. I'm happy you were able to stop by. Okay, ad break. There's the ad break message. Yeah, it's a good way to look at it. Like I personally feel like a good amount of spend, like if you're controlled in your spending, that's fine. You can do what you want, but there's definitely, you know, a part of gacha that preys on the completionist side of people, the competitive side of people, the I guess like the worst side of people essentially. And honestly, I'm probably part of the problem. I'm kind of part of the problem because I very much do play Granblue in a very competitive way. I've been going for top 80, top 90, top 100k since 2022, I think. And I've been able to uphold that, thankfully, with some very, very close scrapes. It's very hard to keep it up though if you don't have, you know, the best of the best meta. I remember I actually almost lost out on top 80k because I didn't have one of the meta characters during, oh, it was Percival in Fire Guild Wars. That's what it was. It was like the first Guild Wars he had come out, and I nearly dropped out of top 80k because I didn't have him. It can be really punishing if you don't have that, and if you're someone like me who you already have the time difference debuff, because yeah, I'm in the Europe time zone. Rounds start at 11 p.m. for me and end at 4 p.m. So it's most of my night/morning. It's the best you can do is try to manual it with what you have, but if you still cannot keep up with the pace of other players, what else can you do? If you don't have the best of the best, you're in trouble. You're not gonna get your goals, type of thing, you know? I think it's also important that if you really enjoy the game, put some money towards it to support the devs, but never more than what you're... Exactly. Don't spend money on rolls, usually just on resources and stuff like that. And then even then, I've not spent a lot. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Like, I don't spend on rolls specifically. I will spend on the packs that give you a guaranteed SSR from a very, 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 very limited pool. Which also sometimes can give you a 10 pull alongside with it, or additional resources. It very much can depend from game to game how well, yeah. I have had a moment of weakness where I spent on rolls directly. No, that I feel like that happens. It's sometimes it is just bound to happen. Sometimes you just see your fave and you just cave there and then. I do not blame you one bit. Okay, ad break's gonna begin. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a small 5-minute break, stretch, relax, get myself some water. You guys should do the same. Oh, hi Senna, hello, hello. Hi. I have the cover on the Be Right Back screen so you guys can enjoy jamming out to that. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Enjoy the ads, enjoy the cover. Be right back.
What makes the sky blue? Who was the first to ask? Were they a fool, a sage, or just a lonely friend? Why was the sky made? And where is the truth? Staring at the clear expanse, I still don't understand this world. Red spills beneath my feet. Blue covers the view ahead. What is real and what is fake? I can't go on confused between the two. Now show me your bravery. Take fly with those transient wings. Now throw away your pride. Take the fight with brilliant scorn. Peace is long gone, unreachable by now. It's too late for hindsight, too late to look back.
What was that time? Hi, Santa. Thank you. I was a little bit startled, I won't lie. Hi, Hyman. I saw what you messaged me. How could you do this to me? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Oh man. Yeah, I needed that little bit of 5 minutes off. Oh my goodness. I went ahead and stared out my window. I don't know what you're talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I will not stand for this lies and slander and guess. I will leak our DMs and make a Twitter longer if I have to. Don't test me. Dude. How you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Okay. No, not leak. Not lick. Don't gaslight me like this. Don't. Okay. Doing good. Hope you're doing well too. I'm doing. What's the difference between lick and leak? No, personally, I don't want to go licking DMs because I don't remember the last time I cleaned my monitor. That's my reasoning at least. And leave. Oh god, you're gonna give me I'm gonna get an aneurysm. Okay. Okay, I need to check a thing. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, also, because it always throws me off as well because of the way I was so used to how they already had the nightmare setups and everything. Reminder that tonight's round we get Nightmare 100 and Nightmare 95. Because it always throws me for a loop. It always throws me for a loop when I see that, oh right, I made the Nightmare 95 setup but I'm not even going to use it. Because Nightmare 100 is right there. So this is a reminder for you guys as well. Oh, I need to actually make my setup. So what's this game about? Thick mermaids? No, but I'm certainly looking. So this game, specifically this game mode is Unite and Fight. I wish it was. When are we getting Muscle Mermaid? When are we getting her again? I miss her. So this specific game mode is it's a PvE PvP type mode where essentially it's split into 3 different times. We have preliminaries, we have interlude, and we have finals. In preliminaries, you farm as much meat and bait as you possibly can, while also, if you like, hitting the Nightmare 90, which consumes these meat chunks. You use that time to rank up your crew rank, which you can see mine there to my left, so that you can secure your rank and land in tier A, tier B, or tier C, or you don't rank in a tier at all. So that's what you use your prelims for. Interlude, you kind of just go free reign, do whatever you need to do. If you want to bloat your rank, like bloat your solo rank, you can do that. If you want to farm meat, you can do that. If you want to just take it off, you can do that as well. And then comes finals, where you are then put against crews who are of similar rank, like similar crew rank to you. or the game absolutely balks and you get a very, very easy win, which we have had before. And in order to fight, quote unquote, fight against them, you fight the nightmare difficulty raids, and those will give you honors. Those honors then go towards a total, and it's basically a case of which crew gets the most points, they're the ones who win. This goes on for 4 rounds, and depending on who wins, who loses, you get a certain amount of rewards. So yeah, from this one I get about 300,000 honors. Yeah. Hi Popo. Yes, I am flexing. Surely. Hi Merly. How's your guild war health going? I'm assuming you're going for top 100k. Yeah, I've made a reputation for myself. Well, not a reputation. I've made it like a personal goal for myself to keep doing it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. You know. I'm also trying to hopefully maybe get a no. Okay. No. There is. Huh? Is this a glitch or something? I feel like I keep getting axes. It's specifically 3 tiger axes that keep getting dropped into my crate, and I don't know why, because my inventory is not full. That's weird. My new goal is trying to go to Granblue Fest every year. Oh, I hope you can manage to do that. I really do want to go to Fest 1 year. That would be really, really cool. Or even like the what's it called? The brain fart. The cafe. I want to go Japan, get to go to the Granblue Cafe at some point, maybe even Fest. Please come. I've gone to the last 2 years. It's been amazing. Sounds fun, but from what I hear, it's 90% line con. Ooh. I can ask Asif. He's gone to a couple, I think. He also went to the concerts as well. Cafe's nice, but Fest is definitely the real amazing. Ooh. Noted. I'm definitely gonna have to go at some point, because come on, I'm an active Granblue player. I can easily help if you need info on getting there. Honestly, it's probably gonna be a hot minute till I can actually get to go. It will be nice to go at some point. Maybe in the next 3-ish years, provided this game doesn't EOS in the meanwhile, considering how KMR Jr. is running the game. The moment we see playable belly out, we know it's gonna be EOS within a year. Who knows? Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't doom post about this game, honestly. I'm sure it's fine. I saw Granblue Relink on a good sale today, and I'm seriously considering finally picking it up. Honestly, yeah, you should pick it up. It's a fun play, especially if you can get friends together to play it together. It's a great play. It's a fun time. I just wish that it didn't just kind of stop after they added Far Zero, because that, I guess, kind of killed it. Because once people did that, once they got Sandalf on, the game was just kind of done. And I guess in the end, the game just ends up being a massive advertisement for the actual gacha, which I guess makes sense, but I just wish there was more to it, you know? I feel as that they're debating if they want to make a sequel. I hope they don't. I would rather pay for DLC than pay for the game at full price again, honestly. Because it kind of, you know, And if they do end up going for a sequel, God knows how long that's gonna take, you know? If anything, give us Dragalia Lost Relink. Only another Oh yeah, just another 7 years. God. Just another 7 years. There are two things I want in life, okay? One is for them to bring back Dragalia. The other one is for them to rerun that schoolgirl Jita outfit. You know, the one from the anime special? The red uniform. I want them to rerun that. Please. Please. The outfit's so cute, and I never got my hands on it because I didn't know how to set up payment for the game at the time. But now I do, and I want them to rerun all the Cinderella girls one day. Or at least yeah. Please. Come on. Kmart Jr., you have a money sink right there. It's right there. Come on. It's free money. Every direct I code for an offline Switch port. It would be so good if we could get some sort of a Switch port. I just pray this isn't a final cash grab. Yeah. That would be, yeah. Now, final cash grab would be playable Lucifer, playable Lucilius, playable Belia. That is literally the Hail Mary, or Sandalphon, Lucifer, alt. Not alt. Joint unit. That is their final... What was that sound? I just heard an error message from my PC. Why did I just hear an error message from my PC? Was that? I hope that was the track list. Why did I hear an error message? I heard an error. That's concerning. I'm sure it's fine. I thought stream died for a sec, but it seems fine, question mark. I'm so afraid of top 100k cutoff will be similar to last. Oh no, 100%. There's also going to be a good amount of people gunning for that outfit. And don't forget, Flogan and Ura. It's gonna be nasty. People are gonna be gunning for that outfit. People are gonna be doing insane things. Be ready for the worst. And yeah. To be fair, it's less so Florence and more so Mugen that you need to worry about. Is it time for me to commit to buying an Ura? I mean, I've survived plenty time without it. I'm like 50 moons off of being able to get 300 moons so that I have emergency Sierra ticks if I ever need it. Yeah, emergency Sierra ticks. Thank God I have Mugen then. Yeah, honestly, you can kind of get by. Oh, you go with an SR? Oh, that's insane. I don't plan on Sierra anymore because of weapons. No, that's fair. For me, it's more so I don't know if, like, if a character is way too core for a Guild Wars and I have no other way of getting it because my luck on a Spark was absolutely god-awful, then that's what my 150 moons is for. I think I'm aiming for all Illus before any more Sierra. Oh, Illus. Oh, okay. That's fair. Because the thing is, I could have gotten I could have gotten an illustrious weapon at any point, but I'm so undecided on what to get, because I could get Hrace, right? I could get a gun, but then I have to do the whole farm, but it would make my water incredibly good, but also I'm a Magna player. I could get one of the fire weapons, because didn't they make, they made one of them, like, really, really good or something like that? Or people use it for Hexa, I think? I don't recall, but I remember one of them, I think it was Higurashi, was made, like, really, really good. There's Ura being really, really good, even... Well, not even in Magna, but I did see some use for it in Magna. Granted, Magna and Light are questionable. It's a questionable sentence when your average grid will be 1 katana, 2 harmonias, and then yeah. Granted, that's also what fire is as well. Like fire, you better have your Percival sword and your Michael axe at the ready. You know. Does anyone here know why Persona 5 has gigasus content? Like the fact that you can sleep with your teacher? Is that what you're referring to? Persona 5 is... yes? Something degenerate anime fans, something play the game how you want. I'm not completely done with it though. It's taking me a while. Or basic to Japan. Sometimes you just have to sleep with your teacher. Hi, Neffy. Even Card Captor Sakura has teacher-student bait. Yeah. The loon to the moon. Hi, Baiken. It is indeed me, the loon of the moon. Yeah, no spoilers for Persona 5, by the way. I am not done with that game. It's gonna take me a bit of time to be done with it. Listen, I want to play Xenoblade X, okay? Screw Persona 5, I'm playing Xenoblade X. I actually don't remember what... Oh, wait, no, I know where I was. I have to ask, are you a fan? Are you a fan of Luna? No, I'm not. The name, Loon, which then became Luna, it came from, like, my actual, like, online alias being Luna, Luna. But then my boyfriend came up with like the cute nickname Loon Moon, and then that just got shortened to Loon, and then that ended up becoming my online handle. Yeah, and it was cute, so I just kind of had to go with it. I'm just waiting for Switch to X. Oh, to play X. Oh, okay. Luna May. Yeah, it's a cute name. Thank you. Name origin reveal. Of course. I always tell. If people are curious on the lore, I'll always tell. There is some forbidden lore that I keep buried deep down that will not leave, you know, the depths. It will not be heard. Hi, Presto. Like the French stuff. What's the origin of the underscores? The origin is Loon Moon without underscores was taken. So I had to compromise. I'm still mad. Guys, get me to Twitch partner so I can yoink the Loon Moon without underscores. This is a joke. We have to kill... in Minecraft, Popo. In Minecraft. Which, you know what? You know what makes me so mad is the fact that, like, when I was changing all my social names to be, you know, to be Loon Moon, when I was looking on Twitter, someone had snagged the name, you know, without underscores and everything. Someone had snagged it a month prior. It's like they knew. I was so mad when I found that out. I was genuinely so upset. You can guess it back, I'm sure. I hope so. I don't want to have to pay for me to... Please no. Please no. I want to get Vana so I can just get Viking. Aw, that would be nice. The account isn't active for years. Twitch says no. I feel like there should be, you know, legacy accounts essentially, so that, you know, the names cannot be taken. Say like a streamer, you know, passes or something like that. There should be some level of like retaining legacy. But if it's genuinely like an account that is not active, does not do anything, has not done anything in a decade, and it's not like, you know, doing much. Or it's same with like all social, because there's gonna be a point where there's gonna be so many wasted usernames that are just being unused, and you kind of get what I'm saying, where there's so many usernames out there that people kind of do want, but the account is not active, not using it or anything, and it's kind of just goes to waste. And especially with the internet and a lot of these social medias being around for like well over 10 years. Hell, YouTube has been around for 20 plus years. Yeah, it's like 20 years by this point. If names in general were one use only, you would have to name your kid like oh man, I can't. What lead paint was he sniffing to name his child that? I feel like his child is for sure getting bullied in school or something like that, for sure. With a name like that, you deserve to be bullied, I'm sorry. Our great-grandchildren are going to be out of it. Exactly! They're gonna need to be like so creative. Honestly, it kind of amazes me when I do, you know, see someone, like, you know, like relatively new streamers, and they have such a creative username that doesn't have, you know, underscores or anything. Like, it amazes me that there's some people who can just do that. Saw a guy in a game that just had the name Jake. That's... yeah, that's nuts. It's okay, I won't even get children anymore. No, Senna! Oh no, the OG Jake, the one and only. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be like a point where usernames just kind of, they need to be flushed because people are just gonna eventually run out. But yeah, it does amaze me when, you know, there's people who have like really creative usernames that people have not managed to already take. I think the meat count in title is off. No. Oh. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably like 9k by this point. Let's see. Have we had a single drop? Let's go! We have one. I can reduce that. I thought you were at 24k. I farmed up to 28k. Burnt through 20k. No, not 20k. I farmed up to 28k. Farmed down to 20k, so I burnt 8k meat, and then I farmed back to 24k. Also, welcome in, Tom Loha. Welcome in. They're like a sparkling diamond that glitters in the sun, and as tender as a flower in the sunshine, only pretty like a butterfly in summer. Exactly, that's how those usernames seem to me. Imagine you inherit from Grandpa his old Twitch account, name like Giga Glossy. God. Tom, thank you for the follow, welcome in. How many honors are you aiming for with 40k? I'm just, honestly, enough for that outfit. But I'm just gonna punch as much as I can just so I can stay in top 100k because I don't know what's gonna happen. For all I know, there can be like a really good setup that I just don't have access to, and then I start to slowly slip down. But, 4 bill. I think you only need like 10 to 15k for the outfit. I want the outfit, I'll farm 35k, hope it'll be enough. I'm just planning to full auto the event. Nah, I only get to farm, like really, like from round start till like 2 AM-ish. And then, like, I actually go to sleep. And then I have to wake up, clean up the house, do chores and everything. So I don't end up being able to farm again until about 1 PM. So I end up manualing in hopes that I get as much, like, essentially bursted in there as possible. I know there's definitely a lot of excess meat. Can't you just full auto while, during chores? No, because I forget. I have really bad ADHD, so I end up forgetting that my phone is like on me. Either that or I'll just get really distracted by it, and it's like, nah, I can probably squeeze in like a manual or two here, so I end up not doing that. Cats are gonna steal the phone. All of them. The Emperor will be pleased. Okay. Yeah, like, primary goal, stay in top 100k. Secondary goal, get the outfit. Tertiary goal, I think is the word. Don't overdo it. I'm imagining little kitties pouring at the phone screen now. That would be cute. Oh, I want a cat that will give me company while playing cute. You know what this reminds me of? Oh no, I'm getting a phone call. So my parents are back from Costco. Meaning I have to go help out, clear all that out. So give me a second while I get the be right back screen going. Yeah. I'm gonna be right back. Hopefully I won't be too long. I hope it won't be too long. Okay, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Costco hot dog delivery. No hot dogs, just shopping, unfortunately. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Be right back. Hopefully it won't be too long. Why is my tracking not on? Hold on. Hi, hello, sorry. Thank you, Wasabi, for running ads. Sorry about that, that took a lot longer than it should have. Oh, that took way too long. Thank you, Win, for the care package. Hi, hope you're doing good. Okay. Let's continue on. I need to get back into the groove of farming. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? It's good to see ya. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're vibing. Yeah, I just finished helping out with putting the Costco shopping away. Unfortunately, no sugar cookies, no sweet stuff. I mean, there was Nutella, but other than that, no sweet stuff. I'll go hit the bed. Good night, you French. Not French. Stop with the slander. Good night, Win. Hope you have a good snooze. Sleep with 2 eyes open. I recommend it. I feel like I probably had something, like some sort of a tangent that I was going on about. Also, this is probably very, very late. Bye, Bacon. Have fun on the call-ins. Thank you. Well, actually, yeah, thank you for reminding me. For those of you who don't know, it is the lovely, lovely Serba Ina's birthday today. Some of you Granblue players may know him as resident dog VTuber in the Returners crew, who are currently fighting for their life in top 2K crews. Let me give him a shout out. There we go. Your headshot duel redeem 1.0 Luna or new design Luna. Ooh. Let's go with 1.0. Let's go. Yeah, let's go with the 1.0. Let's go with 1.0. This is a classic look. I love it. But yeah, it says Serbs. Oh god, I forgot you had the M. Is that? Yeah, I forgot you had so many Emperor emotes. Why do you have so many Emperor emotes? Yeah, please be sure to pop in, say happy birthday to Serb. I will be popping into his stream in about 3 hours. 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'll be on a call-in with the lovely, lovely Mari. We are sharing a good old time slot. It's going to be very, very fun, very, very chaotic. And Seb's a very good friend. I have known him since before we were both VTubers, actually. We've known each other since before we started VTubing. I actually met him through Granblue, which is actually kind of cool. Yeah, he's very cool. You should check him out. I've actually met a lot of cool people through Granblue, you know, because the online Granblue community is very, yeah, it's very interconnected, I would say. You know, everyone kind of knows everyone through, it's kind of like the VTuber community where everyone knows everyone through another person type thing. Hi Frio, hello, it's going good. I hope you're doing good as well. Yeah, everyone kind of knows everyone. You'll have at least heard of a person here and there, and if not, you know their crew for one reason or another. It's actually kind of how I found my way to Squad, because back then there was a couple interesting things, like the strike time sign-up sheets making questioning, are you big Slappy or small Unu? It was a very fun time. I missed that. Granted, that was back when it would take multiple people to beat a 150. You know, back when 150s were actually meant to take like 5 minutes ish. Feel my back splitting in half by the amount, by the afternoon spent studying. Oh, good luck on the studying. I wish you well. I imagine you have like an exam coming up or something like that, because yeah, it's starting to be exam season, right? I miss Luna. I miss Silva. Oh my god, hi Silva. How you doing? Yeah, I don't miss my days of studying though. I don't know what happened. Somewhere between high school and college, I kind of lost my ability to be able to study. Granted, there's a lot of things that kind of went into that. Thanks for the pufferfish. There was a lot of things that kind of went into that. So, like, not just me. But there was kind of, I guess, a turning point where I couldn't really study anymore, if that makes sense. It was rough. It was very, very rough. And I did almost fail my A-levels as a result. Like, I got the bare minimum passing grade. I just about got by. Just about got by. If we also count it, yeah. Yeah. Where are we at? I'm not even at the 1 bill mark. We're getting there, we're getting there. You know what though? You know what? Bless them for adding this, okay? As someone who has like multiple times hit, I farmed to about 80, 90 boxes. This button has taken away so much of my pain and suffering and grief. Oh, it makes me so happy. Something wonderful happened a few days. Ooh? Oh my god, what happened? Okay, let's clear a few boxes. Let's at least get 44 out of the way. Or 45, I guess. There we go. Where's that put me in terms of tokens? Yeah, that's good enough. I'll take that. I'll need to think for a little bit longer. Also, I actually have pots, which is... I've actually messed up occasionally due to the fact that you girl forgot a little bit to open boxes and thus get, you know, the revival potions, the clarity thingies, all that, which you kind of do need for these raids. Okay. Bonk. Man. I love how... I love that I have Sandwolf on there on the side. Meanwhile, the best he's doing is existing because, you know, his sub-aura that buffs everyone. He's there in spirit. He's doing his best. Went to an anti-racist initiative and I loved it. I've never seen so many ethnicities in one place. There was traditional treats and we listened to songs and poetry in Arabic. To thank the band, I gave them a little sketch I did at the moment and a United Arab Emirates coin. Also, curiosity had the best of me, so I asked for one of the members maybe hold it. Oh, I couldn't give it a shot because the musician didn't have any spare mouthpieces or reeds, but it still was a great feeling holding one for the... Oh, that's nice. I'm happy for you. That sounds fun. Also, I don't know what it is about the this track. It's the oh, what's her name? The White Lady. It feels like a Granblue-esque Like, you know, like one of the more calmer town themes. It was an old alto, it felt so vintage. Aw, man. Now you're making me miss playing flute. I will forever regret not, I mean, I regret that. I will forever regret not getting to play the flute as much as I could have. Especially when they did give me the brand new one from high school. What am I trying to say? I would absolutely... I would do anything to get to play the flute again. Especially that brand new shiny. It was so shiny. It was brand new shiny flute. I never did actually get to like properly play it, because the best that I was allowed to do at home was the bare minimum, aka my music homework, and then I would have to put it away. I couldn't really get time to like free play and learn songs that I really love, but I really wish I could have. And that's kind of why in my adulthood I do want to learn the instrument again. Though I am kind of curious, because you know, the main inspiration for me wanting to pick up the instrument again is Xenoblade 3. You know, the Granblue flutes being super huge in that series is my main like inspiration for wanting to do such. And what am I trying to say? Yeah, it's my main inspiration for wanting to, you know, do that. But it does kind of have me curious, because, you know, all the music and all that is done with Shinobu's. I am curious how, like, if the finger placement is, I guess, similar or same to the flute, because, like, to be fair, most woodwind instruments have similar finger placements for their instruments, so it's why, you know, I played a recorder for a lot of time, so playing the flute, or at least playing the right notes on the flute, came pretty easy to me. There was a bit of unlearning I had to do. Yeah. I always wanted to learn sax because of a female musician called Lauren Sevian. She's a freaking powerhouse on baritone saxophone. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Time to add flute. Is that an emote, Senna? Is that an emote? I could. I 100% could. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff where I really do want to do at some point. Stuff that I've mentioned it a lot, you know, stuff that I kind of only dreamed of being able to do until I started streaming. I would imagine your avatar on tenor sax, not gonna lie. I personally don't see myself as a brass instrument player, honestly. You know, maybe it's because I've always played woodwind instruments, I'm way more used to playing that. Saxophone is woodwind too. Really? Has a reed like a clarinet. Hi Hippo, how you doing? I'm gonna look this up. Technically you're right, but is saxophone woodwind or brass? Oh, it is a woodwind. Oh. Though they are members of the woodwind family, saxophones are made of brass. They're part of the woodwind family because they use a single reed like a clarinet. Okay. No, that's interesting. Because the thing is, I assumed that it would be brass due to the, you know, the material that it's made of. I figured that that's what it would be made of, but I guess it's more so to do with the mouthpiece. I see Luna on flute or clarinet. Clarinet was also one that I had considered, but I don't know, flute kind of just felt, it called to me a bit more, you know? I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Hippo. I hope your day is going good. I would have done band because I was super excited to learn an instrument when I was young, but the only instrument they said the instrument I would be good at was the tuba, and I didn't want to be the overweight kid playing. Oh man, yeah, no, that's absolutely fair. Now I understand that. That's Good morning, Kirk. Hello, hello. Usually instruments are classified by what makes the sound, not the material. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Xenoblade 3 OST on flute when I get my own place and when I get a flute. Genuinely, when I do move out from here, I want to get a flute. It's like one of the main big purchases I want to make, like a dream purchase essentially, you know? In case of brass, your lips are supposed to be the reed because those have to. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what? That does make a lot of sense. How you doing, Kirk? I hope you're having a lovely, lovely Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. I want Guild Wars to end. Oh god, I actually need to check. When does Guild Wars actually end? Okay, so round 1 starts tonight, ends tomorrow. 2, 3, 4. What? Round 1 starts then. 2 starts then. 3 starts then. 4 starts then. Ah. Wow, I actually don't free up till Sunday. Okay. Ah. Also this, that's how you blow Viking. That's interesting to know. But yeah, I was now, Windfall bring up the whole band thing. I actually almost did have to learn. Oh god, my options were electric guitar and singing when we had to do like this mandatory band with a bunch of people, with like members of our class. There were 5 roles, 6 technically, 2 on the keyboard, 1 on the drums, 1 on bass guitar, 1 on electric guitar, and 1 person singing. I wanted to do piano so badly, but that got like taken by 2 people. I was really bad with coordinating on the drums, so I didn't do that. Same with bass guitar and electric guitar. My fingers just can't really do it, you know? So I ended up being stuck with singing. And it was okay. I was kind of stuck with some awful people, like genuinely scum of the earth awful people. But it kind of taught me that, hey, maybe my singing is not awful. Maybe it's not terrible. I still think it's pretty bad. When I, compare myself to others, even nowadays, it's pretty bad. But it's not unsalvageable. I played a Fire Emblem Wrong hack recently where a dancer uses a flute and the song that plays when she refreshes is a live. Let's go! Oh, that's based. Oh man, that's cute. That's really cute. That's very. Oh, I love that. This game kind of seems like This game kind of seems like my One Piece RPG I'm playing. One Piece Treasure Cruise. Probably the only game where Celestial Dragons does something as a Celestial Dragon. I take offense to that. I do many things. I stream. I draw. I rig. Nah, I'm kidding. Don't worry. Okay. Going back to the very earlier point that I was making earlier though, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I've wanted to do and I've been able to do because of streaming, but there's also still, you know, a few things that I still want to do at some point, you know? Cause like, one thing that I have been looking towards that I don't know how to execute really is making my own art book, you know, like an illustration, essentially an art book of maybe a bunch of my illustrations, maybe a bunch of illustrations of my VTuber. I don't know how I do that. I don't know where I would look towards for that, you know? Like, maybe there's specific, merch companies that can do that. French illustrations to get out. Get out. You get what I mean, though. You know, it would be maybe a whole bunch of my VTuber, maybe just a bunch of my own illustrations. And while thinking about it, I thought about another part of it would be, which was, you know, would there be people who have commissioned me for art who would be like, yeah, you know what, please throw in that artwork into the art book, you know? Because selling other people's commissions personally feels really wrong. There's some artists out there where it's in their clause essentially that if you commission them for an artwork, they're going to sell it as merch. You have to pay them extra to not do that, which in my opinion is a bit scummy. It's a bit rude. It's, you know, bad manners. This is just my take though. Because when I think about like myself as you know, a person who commissions it, I'm the one who I commissioned you for an artwork, you know? This is meant to be something between you and me, unless stated otherwise, you know? It's all about, you know, like consent and intent, essentially. But I don't know, what's your guys' thoughts on that? You know, if you like commissioned an artist and they're like, yeah, if you don't want me to sell this, you have to pay extra to make up for the money that I'm not going to be making from this commission. Because personally, it leaves a bad taste. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it is. Maybe I have an ego. Maybe I have an ego. The only art I make is creating chaos in Twitch chats and painting these. Is there a problem if I send a short clip of Lawrence Evian playing? No, there's no problem at all. I probably won't be able to check it out now because it tends to really mess up my setup. Yeah, it's a link. Yeah, you won't get bonked. And I think that's very silly. Like, who's silly? Me? Or the artist? Oh yeah, you can put it in the Discord, yeah. That way I probably will see it. Oh, the art. Yeah, okay. That makes me feel a little sane. You're too, but for different reasons. Okay. I see. Ah, why does my hand feel like that? No, because the commissioning world is always just an interesting place. There's always discourse, essentially. Woo of the gacha, what is your wisdom? My wisdom is, please be both decent artists and decent clients. If it's someone else's design, you absolutely shouldn't be reselling that. 100%. Like, it is incredibly scummy if, like, you're... Because I don't know what their rules is on OCs. I just know that they charge separately. I just know that, you know, they charge separately for OCs, and I don't know if it's because they don't sell them. I imagine maybe that's why. But that's... OC is original character, your own original character. So my VTuber is technically my OC. And like, granted, there are situations where it can be different, I guess, because in the world of, you know, VTubing, in the world of VTubing, there will sometimes be people who are fortunate enough to have artists who are like, hey, can I make merch of you? You know, you don't need to like commission them for anything and all that, and that is like really, really cool. There's, I guess, a level of nuance to it all, you know? There's a level of nuance to it all. Where there's an acceptable line, and there's a very unacceptable grey area that you need to tread properly. But like, say if you want to commission artwork of, you know, of fan art. Say if you want to commission fan art of, you know, your, what am I trying to say? Yeah, say you want to commission fan art of your faves. You want to make something like personal. Say you want to commission something for someone's birthday of their faves, and then that goes on to be sold as merch. That sort of personal factor kind of gets taken away. And like I said, it just does not leave a good taste in my mouth. Merch should be something discussed by before any contract is... Yeah, 100%. Like, the merch thing, it definitely depends from person to person, you know? Yeah, I'll check it out after stream for you. Okay. Why am I getting pinged? Okay. Gonna commission a hyper-realistic portrait of Luna's IRL face and sell it? Gee. This is how I get doxxed. I don't even think you have any access to any actual photos of me is the best bit, because every place that it was in got absolutely nuked. It's probably like impossible to find. Actually, wait, no, we have that. Never mind. Nah. Yeah, the world of commissioning and art and everything is such a... I don't know how to describe it other than a minefield. Name of the Stalman. I'll just press the appy, it's fine. He will... He will not submit to you. Thank you. Oh, wrong button. There we go. What? Did you wanted me there? Is that why you wanted so much better? The ultimate life form. Hi, Plano. Hello, welcome in. We have the ultimate form here. You know what? No, I don't have the toggle here. What's this button? What's this button? This perfectly describes how I'm feeling this Guild Wars chat. This perfectly describes me in Guild Wars. It's very fitting. It's very, very fitting. Can I stop farming yet? No. I am never free from this grind. Though I am curious when 150 drops, how high up can I get? I think so far my peak is like top 7k, which is actually really this is probably the highest I've actually ever been. It's really insane how having one silly little class champion weapon really benefits, huh? Yeah, this is probably the hardest I have farmed in any Guild Wars. And it's probably not helped by the fact that, you know, we have the 35 million EX plus, which is not helping at all. That is absolutely helping bloat the honor count a lot. Okay. Where are we at? Yeah, we're getting there. Where are we at? Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Okay, I need to stretch. Okay. What grid are you using? I will show you in a second. Let me just get out of this battle. Normally I do have the grid up, but I was like, yeah, you know what? I wanna flex the crew rank a little bit. No, wrong. There we go. Oh wait, whoa, was that another Celestial? This is my grid. Yeah. My Dopus is only 210, so I'm making up for it in other places. Also, thank you. Thank you for the suck, Zeno. Did I just see another weapon? Hold on. Oh. Let's go. Ooh, tastes like gods of candy. Please do not nom the bun. Okay, let me change how I'm set. Don't pull any cable. I'm so mad at myself. Speaking of the cables and not pulling them, I have managed to bend the USB for my shiny little graphics tablet, you know, the new one that I got to help with wrist pain. Yeah, the cable's bent. It's functioning, but it's bent, and it makes me really upset because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Maybe it's because of where I place my USBs, but then now it means I need to figure out a solution. Because my main issue is I've run out of USBs. I've run out and I don't know what to do. What? Plano, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Why nom-shaped? You guys made me nom-shaped. You guys made me nom-shaped. Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's have the let's actually have the grid up for anyone who is curious what I'm running. You know what? Half my body is blocking it though. It's probably fine. You know what? No, we're gonna we're gonna fix this, okay? We're gonna do that. Okay. Go there, then... Uh-oh. Okay. Then we go to this one. Yes, that one. Go here, go there. Okay, I think that should work. And then meat counter goes here. Okay, that is a good way to have it set up. Because it means that you also get to see Avatar Jita in all her pride, you know? I feel like that's a good way to do it. Why do I have a ping? Oh, that's why. Oh, free eggs, free... okay. Nice, yeah, I've always been like shuffling around my Granblue setup, kind of unsure how to do it. I feel like this is a good one to have. Yeah, now people who are curious can see my grid. There's definitely a more optimal way to do it, but you know, this works. I'll vibe with it. Honestly, maybe Celestial Harp would pair better with Harmonia. Though I have to admit, I have not built up my Celestial Harp because I've been building up my other ones. I've been kind of focusing on those ones. And yeah, for main summon we have Bubs, Call Bubs, attack, Bing Bang Boom, done. For anyone who wants to see how it does actually play out, it plays out something like this. Also, yeah, Freya buffs, Freya chains. Why was it failing occasionally then? Some of Bubs' home screen. Do I still have him as home screen? Actually, I'm curious. What is my home screen right now? My sad boy. I'm pretty sure he was there. Did I swap him out? Oh, I did swap him. Can we get more slots? Do I even want to know what this is? Don't worry about it. Please, I need another slot. The thing is, okay, I'm missing Valentine's because I never have a spark for Valentine's to be able to guarantee him. So I've never been able to get Valentine's stat. He's the only one I'm missing. And I'm also missing his soundtrack skin. Which I could get. But I choose not to because I need to get a new mic before anything else. Be responsible and it hurts. Falsehood works too. I'm being a responsible adult and it hurts me even more. Yep, KMR Junior, can we please get like more slots on the home screen so that I can add every single instance of Sandalphon, because I don't have his I don't have all appearances of him there. Because it's not enough for to add his skins as well either. And as you saw, I can't add Valentine's in there, which is a scam. Replace with cute ones. How many thick mermaids have you killed in this game? Way too many. Because like my actual total battles, I will say. Almost 3,000, and maybe 1,000 of that, 500 to 1,000 of that is the mermaid. There we go. It's fine. She'll come back. We have. You know what? She is real. Look, I just noticed the dolphin. I just noticed the dolphin. Oh no! Oh, the headpiece is actually really pretty. I just noticed the dolphin. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably fine. It's fine. Okay, let's deal with this nerd. Okay. But we have some that are even better than Mermaid. Bear with me 1 second. Over. No, not here. Inventory. Summons. Wait. What? I guess? Sure? Okay. I don't know when that happened, but okay. I still not sunstoned her. I'm waiting for like the perfect moment, but awooga. Awooga is all I'll say. 1.5 mermaids that spawn with 3 dolphins. There's 4.5k dolphins killed. Shh, 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 don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Awooga? Where? Right here. You can't see like the full sprite, unfortunately, but trust. To be fair, we also do have a lot of beauties in this game. You know, there's a lot of pretty women in the game. Thymars. Mm-hmm. Man. I am perceiving. I love her so much. Did someone say thighs? Oh, you want thighs. You want thighs. Staff? Where are you, Miss Ma'am? There you are. You want thighs? You got war. Holy Tico thighs. I always forget how big her thighs are in comparison to everything else. It's kind of funny, I won't lie. Yeah. Oh, I love Tico. I love her so much. She also has a dark version, I think. Yeah, she does. Still haven't leveled her. I should probably do that. But she's mainly oh. Oh, Psygames. Come on, Psygames. Oh, it's great. It's great. Living the life. Living the life. Did she also have an Earth alt? Yes, she did. She had a summer alt. Of course, she had a summer alt. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. I love how, despite everything, there's one thing that Granblue fans will always come together on, and it's Tico thighs. It's always Tico thighs. Installing this game, best bit is you don't even need to install it. You can play it in your browser. It is mega accessible. No need to install, and even if you do install it, the game is like, what, a couple megabytes? It's like 2-3 megabytes because it's just a glorified browser, really. Yeah, I'm playing this on Chrome right now. So yeah, really, not easy to get into if you mean like the account making process though. Like making an account for this game was a nightmare. I'm on Opera. Ooh, I did install Opera, but the thing is, I'm too used to Firefox to really switch over. Like the UI personally for me throws me off a little bit, but I know that it can be like really good to use. I wish it was an ad. I wish Cygames would sponsor me. You know, Cygames, come on, sponsor me. I would get so many people into your game. Trust. It would be cool. It would be very cool. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm curious, what is my actual VTube Studio? Ooh. Because I'm trying to use the non-Steam launch version of VTube Studio to see how it compares to regular VTube Studio, like when you launch it through Steam. Because my new model, the one that you've heard, I guess, whispers of, I don't know if I actually still have an image of it. I feel like I should. Why not? You know what? This will give you an idea. And it's perfect because it's the Granblue stream. This new model. Yeah, she... I'm forever happy I found an artist who does the Granblue style because, oh my god, it turned out amazing. But, I lost my train of thought. God damn it. Right, this model is a lot more resource intensive due to the fact that it has a lot of layers. It has really high, not high, I guess, yeah, it has really big textures, and for that reason I've had to expand on it a little bit. And I am kind of afraid of the performance because it takes a long time to save, it takes a long time to export. So I am very, very nervous on how it's going to turn out. Did you put unlimited thighs budget for the new model? I will say, the thighs look good, but I don't know how much you will get to see them because there is clothing that covers them essentially, but you do get to see some of it, especially when like the model does like swing, like the skirt does swing. But yeah, oh, that looks stunning. Look at the look at the skirt, look at the tail. Looks beautiful. Let me grab the artist's credits. Because they did amazing. The copy paste. This artist, they do amazing stuff. They do amazing stuff. Their art style is beautiful. They do a really good Granblue style. So if that's something you're looking for, I highly recommend it. And good, congrats on the Aza. Congrats. Yeah, I cannot recommend them enough. Oh, I ran out of chefs. Does Lucifer work? I hope he does. I really hope he does. Oh, he doesn't. Ah. Where did everyone's triple attack go? Oh, and yeah, because Banner Hog... Oh! Banner Hog doesn't trigger. That's what happens. Okay, that makes sense. It makes sense why literally nothing... That was such a dry turn. But this should be fine now. I do wonder if 100 Chev will be fine. We'll find out. Okay. I think after this one, we should be fine. How much? Yeah, we burned through a lot of meat. That's a good amount. Yeah. Ooh, good number as well. almost rounded very well. Not quite though. And where are we in the rankings? Yeah, that's solid. That's fine. I think that's a good point to call it. I need to go ahead and stretch, maybe lie down a bit, maybe get some food. I actually forget what we're having today. I'm sure it'll be good. Okay. I do want to go ahead and find us. Yes, I know exactly who we are raiding. Okay. Okay. I think that's a good stopping point, so I will be headed off. Thank you everyone who came by for today's stream. Thank you, I appreciate it as always. If you don't know me already, I stream every day except Tuesdays and Fridays. Drop a follow if you do not want to miss that. As for the schedule, tomorrow we return to your regularly scheduled JRPGs. We'll be playing some Near Replicant tomorrow. We'll be playing some more of that on Saturday as well. And Sunday, we'll be playing some Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Hopefully I'll get some time to, I guess, get some work done on some... oh god, I need to do side questing. Oh god. Oh god. Add side quest. Now, I feel like I've done a good amount of side questing. We got some weapons in. I think we're gonna be good to go forth, essentially. I should probably do a bit of side questing in Xeno 3 though. At some point, that would definitely benefit me. Close on the pronunciation. You're close. It's a I instead of a Y. So yeah, that's the rest of the schedule for the week. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also going to be working a bit in my own time, so apologies if I am a bit quiet. This music is distracting. This music is very distracting. Let me put on my own. There we go. Please stick around for the raid. We are raiding the Server resident returners member. Also a Granblue player. It is his birthday, so please say happy birthday. In fact, we are going to have a custom raid message today. Okay, that is today's no Senna. No. That is today's raid message. So please copy and paste the raid message into Serve's chat. Please be sure to show him some love. Send him happy birthday messages, please. And thank you. I will also be there in 2.5 hours-ish. Looking forward to being there. With that, I'll be headed off. Thank you. Love you all. Have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it may be, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!